You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodriguez for Black and White Sports. Well, we have a case of an ESPN employee that has gotten caught up in ESPN's vaccine mandate. That's right, the jab. Boy, there's a lot of those mandates going around all of a sudden in regards to the jab. Joe Biden? Well, we've made it very clear on this channel. We feel like the jab decision is your personal decision. Your personal freedom for you to make with your family, your medical doctor, whoever you feel like you need to make that decision with. And we don't feel like that's something that should be forced onto you as an individual in this United States of America. Well, we know ESPN passed some vaccine policies a while back, and this college football reporter has said, enough, I'm not doing it. Let's get to this story. Sideline reporter off of ESPN's college football coverage for not getting COVID vaccine. ESPN will be without longtime sideline reporter Allison Williams from their college football coverage this season. And guys, she's been around a long time. Williams, who was noticeably absent from the start of the college football season, announced she refused to get vaccinated against COVID-19. Last week, it was reported that Al Leiter and John Smotes were no longer in MLB's network studios after refusing the vaccine. Williams, however, becomes the first high-profile talent from ESPN to violate the company's vaccine policy, which mandates the jab for all on-site employees. Quote, while my work is incredibly important to me, the important role I have is as a mother. Bravo. Williams wrote in a statement on Twitter, throughout our family planning with a doctor, as well as a fertility specialist, I have decided not to receive the COVID-19 vaccine at this time while my husband and I try for a second child. And this is her statement right here that she released on Twitter. Quote, this is a deeply difficult decision to make. It's not something I take lightly. Show continued. I understand vaccines have been an essential in the effort to end the pandemic. However, taking the vaccine at this time is not in my best interest. And you won't hear a lot of people in the mainstream media say this, after a lot of prayer and deliberation, I have decided I must put my family and personal health first. I will miss being on the sidelines, and I am thankful for the support of my ESPN family. I look forward to when I can return to games and the job that I love. Disney, which owns ESPN, announced a COVID-19 vaccine mandate for all non-union employees last month, but ESPN was ahead of Disney's policy, having already issued their own vaccine mandate for employees who will be on site to ensure compliance with various leagues and conference protocols. Williams has been with ESPN since 2011 and moved to their Saturday college football coverage in 2016, teaming with play-by-play voice Bob Wischusen and Dan Orlovsky. Yeah, I know those guys. Not personally, but I know who they are. She has also worked on the network's lead college football broadcast crew with Herbstreit and Fowler. Yikes, that's a pretty good gig to have to walk away from. It's a shame that this woman, when she is trying to have a second child, is faced with a policy from her employer requiring that if you want to work for us, you have to take this jab that could, and I don't know, I'm not a medical doctor, YouTube, but could impact, and evidently after consulting with her doctor, they felt like it could impact her wanting to have a second child. And you know what? Bravo to her for bringing up religion for once. You don't hear that a hell of a lot. In fact, anybody involved in sports, if I'm being real lately, Jason Whitlock is the only one I ever hear bring up anything to do with God, religion, prayer, etc., etc. It just doesn't happen. It's like the I don't know. It's like something you're just absolutely not supposed to do. It's frowned upon, but you can bring up the damn BLM all day long. Isn't it funny how this society is working right now? And she gets caught in Disney and ESPN's mandates, and because of that, she has to leave a job that you blatantly can tell this woman loves. And that's a good job. College football sideline reporter, and she's had some good gigs. I mean, obviously, she's pretty good, or she would never get up there with Herbstreit and Fowler, even if it's on an interim basis or a fill-in basis. ESPN must be, at least from a talent standpoint, rather high on her capabilities. And if she's been there since 2011, she's having to walk away from a long-time gig. We knew this sort of thing would happen. We're starting to see it a little bit more and more. John Smoltz, Al Leiter got caught up with Major League Baseball. At least they didn't have to walk away from their immediate gig. They're at least able to do their jobs from home, but they won't allow them in the studios. So stupid. I mean, utterly ridiculous. I hate to see this. I think this should be a personal freedom choice, something that she should be able to determine whether or not she wants to do and not run the risk of being without her employment to do so. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Make sure you hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.